Now recording.
Greg.
Being like
Greetings, my friends. I hope you have your hot chocolate and your I don't know. You're sitting getting comfy, and cozy for a nice little story.
I'm in the living.
I don't have-
If
I don't
it was a nice story. Ryan, you don't have to mute now. I'm just introducing you. Hope you're sitting down. I hope you're having.
Oh, my hot chocolate's gone.
Well, is everyone comfy? Is everyone cozy? Want to turn on some soothing music before I start or anything? Well, don't.
It turns on doom eternal music.
Just start the story.
Marcus,
No.
What was on soothing music?
Okay, before I start, how do you guys feel about the story? How do you guys feel about this? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? Do you think it's going to be...
It
I'm
depends.
not in it,
It's
why
exactly
do
how
I
I
have to be here if
expect
I'm
it
not
to
in it?
I quite literally don't judge a story until I hear it, so.
I think
Okay,
it's going to
cool.
be exactly how I think it is, which is probably going to be mid, so.
Man.
It's gonna just have cheap jokes and stuff that Marcus will write.
Cheap jokes. Cheap jokes.
I don't know,
Yep.
man.
Everyone shut up now. Mute your mics.
Okay.
Them.
See you, loser.
Okay, then.
Ice! Carry on ice! Carry away! There we go. The story begins as me, Quinn, Elise, Gabriel, Xena, Wisp, and Laura. That's a lot of cast. Shut up. We all exit Space President, smiling on our face. Says, "We weren't supposed to leave," Kyvor stated. He yells at Winona, saying, "You idiot! You let them out!" Winona reassures them that she did, and she was curious why Kyvor was all angry, even though the motherfucker is always angry. Kyvor said it, "Those were fugitives! They broke the universe!" Dumbfounded, Winona realized, oh, crap. We make it to home, winter clothes and all, somehow. Well, we make it home, winter clothes and all, hoping to have a nice, festive little Christmas. Played some games, made some snowmen, went to the mall, learned another mall Santa, and we got the presents. Things were going good. Till Christmas came. At the North Pole, Santa realizes he was missing an elf. Not all of his elves were there. And there was an elf that suspiciously looked a lot like Elise, one of our Weird Squad friends. So before he started to deliver the presents, we had to go find this one elf. So Santa had all elves check the world for this one little elf. When they arrived at our place, the elves took a good look at Elise, her height, and everything, even though she was like taller than the elves, and assumed, this must be Twinkle. That's the elf that we're missing. And I'm like, what the fuck is a Twinkle? They threw Elise onto the sleigh, and then they flew away back to the North Pole. I was like, "Hey, get back here! That's my friend!" And the elf was Christmas cookies. So seeing that a bunch of elves stole our friend, and me, Quinn, and Gabriel decided, hey, let's go raid the North Pole. Gabriel, without a second thought, pulls out a rocket launcher and says, "Let's do it!" And Quinn, being like chill and stuff, he said, and willing to do anything if like, alright, let's go. I feel like it's something you'd say anyway. But we can't raid the North Pole yet. Xena, we can't leave Xena alone. We can't take Xena with us. We would crush her childhood dreams of her getting home, because she wished for last year. She wished for to get back to Nura and hope Nura is safe. Her home planet is safe. So, what we did was, we opened the portal, and we left her with, I don't know, fucking Caitlyn. Even though I don't fully trust Caitlyn. We also gave Wisp to Caitlyn, because I did not deal with Wisp either. Not dealing with two, well, actually, I can deal with Xena, I'm not gonna deal with Wisp. Anyways, I opened a portal, and we walk into the north, we walk there. Now, we're in the North Pole. We got our guns, we got our swords, we got our grenades, and everything. We are ready to raid. Now, the first obstacle are the Gingerbread Men. Gingerbread Men are roaming the, outskirts of the, Santa's factory. We walk over there, weapons and all, and the Gingerbread Men just ready to square up with us. And suddenly, Gabriel just sniffs out and says, "Wait, they're gingerbread. We can just eat them." No second thoughts, we all ate the Gingerbread Men. They were screaming in pain and agony.
No, please, I have a wife and family!
We ate all the Gingerbread Men and decided to eat the Gingerbread House as well. Hyper from all the sugar we had just eaten. We zoomed to the next obstacle, which is snow golems. There was a giant freaking snow golem, a bunch of yetis, and snow ninjas. I just added the snow ninjas. I'll be honest, I just added snow ninjas. But snow ninjas. So, you know what time it is? Time to square up. Swords were clashing. Quinn was eating things for no reason. Gabriel was blowing up things with frickin' TNT crates and stuff. There will be a bunch of snowy blood everywhere. Gabriel took out a flamethrower. It started burning all the snow elves, and watching as they melt, screaming agony. I took a carrot and ate it. I ate one of the snowman's nose. I was gonna say something cool, but I don't got anything. Anyways, wait, I realized I don't like carrots. Now, back to the story. We continue on to our little journey. We walk into the North Pole. Well, no, the factory. Only to realize that there was a herd of reindeer. Reindeers with weaponry, like missiles, lasers, miniguns, and the leader of the pack was Rudolph himself and his little laser nose. They fired their guns, fired their missiles, fired their lasers. We used Quinn as a shield as we fired back with our guns and missiles. I run up to Rudolph as Quinn and Gabriel cover me. I run up to Rudolph and cut off his nose clean off. Bleeding out, Rudolph dies with a bloody nose. You don't have a nose. You can't breathe without a nose now, can you? And I take one of his antlers. And use it as a melee. I store it as a melee. I plan to use it as a melee later. We look around. The elves are trying to get Elise to, be more elfy. They're trying to shrink her and stuff. Because, you're too tall for me, elf. You know what we have to do with you, Twinkle? We got to shrinkify you now. It's Elise trying to convince them that she is not an elf. She's just short. The elves were not fazed. They were trying to force her into some sort of machine that was supposed to be able to compress her body into a shorter state. Struggling and refusing to move, get to there. Elise called out for help. We were almost there. We were close by. We run to the factory, kick down the doors to see all the elves. Oh, Xena. Oh, not Xena. Not Xena. Not Xena. Why did I say Xena? Fuck, I said Xena. I mean, Elise. And you know what time it is now. It's time to kill all the elves. Burning. Shooting. Slicing. Bombing. Any ways you can think of. We did that all to the elves.
Cue the Doom Eternal music.
Yes. Quinn even took an elf, bit their head off, and used it as a freaking cigarette. I, using Rudolph's antler as a melee weapon to stab as many elves as possible. Jab, stab, slab, what the fuck is a slab? I don't know. I know what a slab of meat is, but
There's a reason why Rudolph is down in this ring.
Yep.
Meat.
The room was full of blood and guts and elf organs, whatever the elf organs have. We succeeded. We were about to untie Elise. However, we heard giant footsteps. Big old giant footsteps. It was him. Old Saint Nick himself. Oh, what the fuck are you doing in my factory? Well, old Saint Nick. You kidnapped our friend. So therefore, you gotta die there. Oh, you wanna throw hands with me, Santa Claus? Yup. I know all your weaknesses. I watch you when you sleep. That's creepy. Well, bruh. Dude. That's what... I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know all of your weaknesses. Oh. You don't know my weakness. Your weakness is... Yeah, you don't know my weakness. Oh, shut up. Santa takes out a candy cane gun. You've all been naughty this year! Apparently this gun shoots out heated coal. Is this where, I guess this is where he gets the coal from. Or something like that. Dodging and evading Santa's attacks. Max, we tried to jump him. I tried stabbing him, but apparently he's too fat to get stabbed. And to get body slammed by Santa, Gabriel tried throwing bombs, so he uses his fat ass just like projects it back at him. Quinn, he just tries punching him a lot and tries stabbing him a lot, but again, motherfucker's a fat ass. And then Santa just uses some sort of ice breath. He just downs a bunch of mints. Then just uses ice breath on Quinn, which didn't really phase Quinn, because you know it's Quinn. But yeah, it just managed to hold them for a little bit. Then we have, and then Elise using her like magic tries shooting fireballs and other projectiles at Santa Claus. Fire somewhat is susceptible to him, but we burnt his beard off. That just pisses him off real quick. So he just charges at Elise like a freaking train and just punches her straight into the wall. You've all been naughty this year.
Domestic abuse at its finest.
So instead of coal, you're all getting alphafied.
Down Father Christmas.
You not have a name for your turning people? Wait, you've been turning people into elves? What? No. You've been telling people, you've been kidnapping people and intentionally turning them into elves? What? No. That was my elf's job. Wait, my elves were supposed to find a certain elf. Well, your elves kidnapped one of our friends. This is a Twinkle? Usually when elves grow to a massive size, we have to shrinkify them. So this means we can leave? No, you're all still getting shrinkified. Oh. Get his ass! I just run up to Santa and just take it off his hat and start choking him with his own like Christmas hat. He's alright, you know what? Since I can't like stab you or kill you, we have a roasted Santa this year. So I lured him up to like a burning chimney, then push him into the fire, burning him to death.
Baby burn!
Marcus, please help me! You do realize if I'm dead, Xena won't have her Christmas wish! She won't go home! Do you want that? I thought to myself, do I really want this? I mean, you did kidnap our friend, but Xena is just a child. Alright, fine. I let it Santa out. His legs were burned, but the top half of them was not. Alright, I'll spare you for now. But if you ever kidnap my... But on one condition. Well, two conditions. One, no matter what I do, no matter what shenanigans I'm gonna do, I'm always on a nice list. You always give me presents, alright? Condition 2, don't kidnap my friends again. Deal? Say deal or I'm putting you back in the fire. Alright, deal. We shook hands, we left the North Pole, I got Xena back, and then the Weird Squad continued their old little Christmas shenanigans. We all lived happily ever after.